There are 5 things that make my clients successful. 5 things that determines whether they're going to be back with their ex or not. It's very important for you to know those 5 things. It's very important for you to know whether you can learn those 5 things, because if you want to get back with your ex and if you want to work with me, we need to ensure that you have those 5 things with you.
igetmyexback.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
So my approach, and there's a lot of sun in my kitchen today. A coaching relationship, it's a bit like dating, right? You need to feel it's a good fit on both hands. So that's why I do a lot of onboarding for my new clients, because I really want to ensure for them that they actually would like to work with me. You watch my videos, maybe you like my tone, you like my approach, but maybe as a coach, it's not a good fit. Well, it's rarely the case. Or you feel like you don't really get the answers I want. It's the same for me. I really want to assess those 5 things that I'm going to tell you. Sometimes, I refuse clients. I don't refuse a lot of clients, but sometimes I refuse clients. And the reason I refuse them is because I know that I can't help them. And so there's kind of this dilemma. Should I charge someone and I know deep inside that I'm never going to help that person, that I'm not going to impact their life, that I'm pretty sure that they're never going to get back with the ex, but well, I can charge them 10 sessions and I'll be richer in a way. Or shall I tell them, I don't think there's a chance. I don't think that's the right objective for you in your life right now. I think you're better off trying to find someone else. I think you're better off pursuing other things in your life and losing a client. And so I always choose the latter, because I want to put purpose over profit. Of course it's a business, but I'm doing it because I really want to help people. And my drive is to see the progress, is to see the impact I can make on people, is to see people growing, is to see people feeling less anxious, is to see relationships being built again, how we can rekindle that relationship. That's just so rewarding for me. And if I can't help you, I will tell you. So if you're not sure, as I said, I'd rather have 15 clients that I know I can help versus 30 clients which I'm not 100% convinced that I can help. So that's a quick word on my approach, which I think is kind of different than other people. But that's how I work, because I can't really be true to myself if I'm not true to yourself. And my job is a service job. And if I can't feel that I can serve you, that I can help you, I'd rather not work with you. It's really a trusting relationship, and it needs to go both ways. So I expect also my clients to put the work in, because you'll see the successful clients are the ones who put the work in. So what we do is we assess the relationship. I usually ask about the history, the partner, and about dozens of different factors. And it gives an idea whether A, it's worth pursuing, B, how difficult it will be, and C, the immediate actions you can take. And so that's why I have those free discovery calls. It's really for me to assess your situation. And then we can discuss whether I can help you and how I can help you. But it's very important for me to have those calls. So if you haven't spoken with me and if you have questions, there's a link in the description if you want to give me a call, and I'll be more than happy to assess with you your situation and tell you upfront whether it's worth fighting, whether there's a chance, and the immediate action that you can take. So the first thing that's very important if you want to get back with your ex, it's your mindset. You have the choice to have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. I'm going to put the link of this TED Talk from Dweck, I think that's her name. She's an amazing lady. I've read all her books. It's very interesting, her TED Talk. She came with the notion of growth mindset. It's the idea that if you have the belief that we can learn at any age in our life, the belief that because of the plasticity of our brain, we can change. The belief that if you're anxious today, it doesn't mean that you're going to be anxious for the rest of your day. right? The fixed mindset is really, we grew up with a certain amount of capabilities, and that's it for the rest of our life. So we're either born intelligent, and then whether we're intelligent or not, there's no control about that. There's been a lot of studies actually that demonstrates that we have all a growth mindset. But very interestingly is that people who have that growth mindset who are able to learn and change. The problem with people who have fixed mindset is they think, I'm selfish and I'm going to be selfish for the rest of my life. I'm anxious and I'm going to be anxious for the rest of my life because they feel that that's the way it is and I don't have the control on my life, I don't have the control of my brain. This is actually wrong. There's been tons of studies about the plasticity of the brain. Of course, it's harder when you're 80 years old than when you're 15 years old, but we can change some aspects of our brain, the structure of our brain, with coaching, with therapy. There's so many ways you can do it. And it's only if you have to believe that you can grow. That's more or less the explanation, but I'll put the explanation of growth mindset, I'll put the link. It's a fascinating talk. If you don't know this concept, you have to learn it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to also boost you right now if you're a bit lost and feel like, I'm struggling so hard. Maybe it's because you have a fixed mindset. It's also something that you could have been taught from your parents. In a way, my parents kind of taught me that we have a fixed mindset in a way and people don't change. So maybe that's why you're working on this. Now it's changed, but maybe that's the reason. I'm going to... Sorry, number 2, your resources. Are you willing to compromise? Are you willing to sacrifice things? You want to get your ex back? Okay, are you willing to change your job? Are you willing to work less than 15 hours a day and spend more time with your family? Are you willing to take more holidays? Are you willing to relocate and stop this long distance relationship? Are you willing to spend more time, more quality time with your wife, with your spouse, with your partner, whoever? Are you willing to be investing in the relationship? Some people, we have that conversation and they tell me like, no, but she wants me to move to her city, but I have a job and I really want to make it work and I don't see myself moving out, but I can't help you. And it's okay if your priorities is job first, relationship after. It's okay, it's totally fine. But don't ask me to help you get back with your ex. If their need is for you to be together, is to build a family and have a house, right? So there's some things that you can't really compromise. There's some things that you can compromise. It's for you to make the job, but really assess the resources. Third one is the integrity. Are you ready to challenge the status quo? A lot of people, not actually a lot of people who call me, but a lot of people think like, this is who I am, I'm not going to change, I'm right. And I'm just going to buy a coach to help, ask me to give me some tips and I'll apply them and that's it. Or I'm not going to work on myself. I have some anger issues. But I've been like that most of my life and, she has to accept this. That's part of who I am. It's very important for you to, are you, willing to challenge yourself? Are you willing to be honest with yourself? Sometimes we tell ourselves lies because it's easy. My job is not to make your life easy, right? My job is to push you. And I will push you and I will force you to be honest with yourself. Fourth one is your flexibility. Are you ready to be challenged? Are you ready to really change the way you think? Are you ready to uncover the unconscious drivers? The drivers that prevented you from expressing your needs, connecting deeply with your partner, working on your relationship. These are the things that prevented you from preventing you from this situation. If you were able to express your need in the relationship, or if you had that ability to connect deeply with your partner 6 months ago, I don't think you'll be watching this video. There's a lot of things about you have to work on your relationship. It's really about how you can be flexible, how you can really put the work, put the intention at working on those aspects. Because when you do, this is when magic happens. The fifth one is the resilience. So how do you handle challenges and drawbacks? You have to be conscious that this will be a rocky road. Even if we have the assessment and they tell you there's a big chance for you to get back with your ex, it's never just a straight line. It's always like this. Always like this. The thing is, resilience is something you can build if you have someone to help you out. The same way professional athletes have coaches. It's really about having someone or a support system, if it's not a coach, like friends, to help you when you go a little bit downhill, because it will happen. In hard times, you can rely on someone who could lift you up. That's very important. Not necessarily me, it could be your best friend, but it's very important because it's going to be a rocky road. Your ex will make you a hard time. They suffered from this situation. They will give you a hard time. Don't think it's going to be easy. Don't think just listening to my tips and applying them will be easy. It would work, but they will give you a hard time. So what you thought was the recipe for success. And you understand it's very important now that you've seen those 5 things. Applying tips that you see online and doing no contact for months. Sending the perfect SMS script talking about a restaurant. I've done actually 2 videos on SMS, so I can blame a bit myself, but I don't really like those content. Making your ex jealous by going on dating apps. Or maybe, going at the gym twice a day to body revenge your ex. That's what people think it's, that's what I see online, I'm going to do that. What it is in reality, you need to make sure that it's worth saving the relationship first. And it's really about the growth mindset, the resources, the integrity, the flexibility, and the resilience. If you combine those 5 things, this is where success happens. The beauty of this kind of work is that you develop skills that are invaluable for your love and your personal life. It's something that you will use in your personal life, in your work life, as you grow. It's you'll be equipped with more tools, and this is in a way one of the ways to feel happier, to feel fulfilled in your life, to feel that you can achieve most of your goals. If you have this growth mindset, those resources, the integrity, flexibility, resilience, you can tackle any challenge in your life. And I want to end just to thank my clients, my trusted clients. I have a Trustpilot page, and as you know, I put purpose over profit because I really want to have that gratitude that I can help people, and I have this. So I just want to end on this and really want to thank my former clients, existing clients. I love my job, and without you I wouldn't be able to do that job. So thank you very much. And if you want to support me and help me grow this community, don't hesitate to like the video, to share this content, to subscribe to my channel, to comment, to really interact and make this community a successful community of people who are truthfully caring with each other, respectful, and it's a blessing every day to be able to help you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
igetmyexback.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.